Hey Adepts, welcome back to Runestorm Citadel. I have got back from mining and I have way too much iron. So much in fact that I started working on a project in order to get slime, only to realize I had some slime right here. Yeah. So today we're actually going to be working on making those, am I on normal? Okay, good. I did remember to change it. Okay. We're going to be working on making the initial biofuel generators. Okay, so bio. Now, the one thing I didn't show you guys last time is that we need a bioreactor. Now, the bioreactor requires a couple strange items. Slime balls and fermented spider eyes. Yeah, kind of strange, isn't it? And we need bricks as well, but that's pretty easy to get. I think we have clay somewhere. Yep, got a couple clay here. And we'll just burn some wood. Do I have any half slabs? Nope. 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 Eh, we'll just burn more wood. Because, honestly, I have plenty of wood. Let's see, spider eye, and in order to get a fermented spider eye, I've forgotten that, actually. Mushroom is needed. Okay. I don't have any mushrooms, do I? I do have mushrooms. Okay. I never know what I have until I look in my chest. There's my sugar. Get that taken care of quick. There we go. You have my bricks. Thank you very much. Okay, so we also need the machine frame, which I don't have enough glass for. And while that's going, I will get myself some gold. Thankfully I have enough iron right now. If I can figure out where I put my ingot cast. There it is. I don't have any anywhere else, do I? I have one nugget. That's not nearly enough. Two. This is actually more gold than I need, but I'd rather get some extra just in case. And iron. Okay, so that's done. I think that all I need to do now is just put everything in there. Oh yes, the rubber sheets. And I have those in... Stop opening the same chest twice. They're in the very top one. Oh, darn it. I needed my sugar for the spider eye. I'm glad that the recipe stays. Okay, bioreactor. Completed. Now, we just need to make the biofuel generator, which requires a silver ingot. I don't have any? I do have some, good. And redstone is here. I don't know where I put my blaze rods. Nope. There we go. Okay, what else do I need? 2 pistons. I only have 1, so I have to make another one of those. More plastic sheets, which are easy enough to do. Just smelt some rubber down and good to go. I have just enough rubber, good. Alright, what else? The furnace, which I'm currently using. Yeah, I'll get to that in a moment. Let's grab all these birch saplings, because I'll use them to demonstrate. I do have some left out here, right? No, I actually don't. Just to make sure that I still have some birch later on. There. Oh, by the way, I made a recycler. Because I was sick and tired of just having a bunch of random crap in my inventories I didn't really care about using at the time. So, recycler. There we go. Okay. Just need that piston. Why are you split up? Let's see. 1 cobblestone short. There we go. And the other piston is in that same chest. Okay, anything else? No, I should have everything, except for the machine frame. I knew I was going to need more gold. Okay, so that blaze rods there. Wait, I'm missing some. Nope, I'm not. I forgot that the furnace goes on top. And there we have it, a biofuel generator. So I have a sort of plan layout for this. And we're going to have a redstone energy cell here. And the way it's going to work is we're going to have... No, not that there. We're going to have the generator there and the reactor right here. Now, this is the interface for the reactor. What you do is you put your plant matter into here. Now, it does require a few specifics for your plant matter, not very much. There's actually a list of what it can't take on the wiki. It can't take things like apples, and I think that pumpkins and melons are not allowed too, but their seeds are allowed. So I'm going to be making some pumpkin and melon farms. Now what's cool about this thing is that for each different type of plant matter you put in, it will increase the efficiency. So if you have like just birch saplings, it will only get 80 efficiency. Now I'm currently wasting fuel, sort of. Well, actually I'm not. It's actually being drained in here, so it's storing up, and it'll stick around. But each one gives you like 80 efficiency. Now, I don't quite know what the efficiency does, but I assume that it will process the plants better, so you'll get more fuel for each plant you make. That smallmouth sapling actually gave us a pretty decent amount of fuel, over a bucket's worth. Now, is that energy cell full yet, or... still increasing? I got plenty of wax. I am currently making more seed oil because something kind of silly I discovered. It turns out you cannot hook up a wooden pipe to these things, which really sucks because, well, I wanted to just use these things to make myself a bunch of purebred bees. But if you can't hook up a wooden pipe to it, you can't really cycle the bees in and have them automatically make new generations. So that kind of sucks. But I'm not worried about bees right now. Right now, I'm worried about getting a super efficient power system. Now, one of the benefits about this is that, well, if I was going to be doing an EU system, I probably would have done it with solar panels, since solar panels don't work during rainstorms, like it's doing right now. So I would have kind of been relying on backup power during those times. That's kind of cool. The mini-map. Anyway. So, can't rely on solar energy during rainstorms, but I can rely on plants to continue to grow during a rainstorm. So, that was one of my motives to switching to biofuel again, instead of going all out on EU. See, that doesn't look like it's being used, so great. Now, there is one thing that I want to do with this, and that is make it so it automatically fills itself without me having to worry anything about it. Now, the one thing I really love about Unleashed is how it brings back a pipe system I loved back when I first started recording. I didn't actually get to do much with it when I first started recording though, because, well, I never really got that far with it. I was using the Better Than Buildcraft stuff, and, well, it takes some time to get anywhere with Better Than Buildcraft, because it requires a lot of manual labor. Let's just sit inside. So, Unleashed brings back logistics pipes. Yep, I love these things a lot, really. I have no idea what these things are, but I don't care. Now, I did play around with logistics pipes a little bit in Creative World, and it has a new system to it than it did before. Basically, your logistics pipes will not work unless you have a power junction attached to the pipes. Now, the power junction can take pretty much any kind of power, and you make it pretty easily, too. But you have to have your pipes connected to the power junction in order for them to actually function. If you don't, they just are decorative blocks that can't do anything. Now, logistics pipes are actually pretty difficult to make. You need diamond pipes, first of all, and regular cobblestone pipes. And then you need either redstone golden chipsets or golden gears. Now, a golden chipset is much less resource intensive than a golden gear, but requires me to have an assembly table and working power. So I could potentially hold off on getting the logistics system put into place until I have this, but I don't know how long that'd actually take. golden gears, more resources, but I can get to them a lot faster. I am leaning more towards chipsets though, because, well, after all the time it took me to get redstone, I'd rather... Well, actually, it'd be using up my redstone, wouldn't it? Right. Well, gold's kind of hard to get anyway. I guess not really, because it's pretty easy to get, it turns out, but it requires effort, and I'm not willing to put up so much effort for gold. Although I do have quite a bit. Hey. Hey. Stop it! I only got one arrow from you? I have looting. I have luck. Only one bone. Not arrow. Where the hell did I put my stake? It's probably one of my force backs. It's gotta be one of these two. There's my stake. Okay, so how are we going to be going about getting plant matter for our biofuel generator then? I'm thinking that the best solution right now is going to be to basically just use this thing and convert it into either a potato or carrot farm or a wheat farm to get wheat seeds. I'm leaning more towards potatoes and carrots. Yeah, why not just potatoes? My place will be run on a potato battery, essentially. Yeah, kind of entertaining. And this is pretty much set up to turn into a farm already. I just need to fill in some of the holes and get more area. Let's head to Runestorm Village and see if they have potatoes or carrots. If they have potatoes, I'm going to get potatoes. If they have carrots, I'll get carrots. If they have neither, I'll burn the village to the ground. No, I won't. I'll probably just run to the desert village. Hey, actually, I have a reason to go back there. 'Cause there's a temple nearby. And I have not looted the temple yet, so, you know, we should go there and do that. I wish I had known about it earlier, because that would have been a much better way of getting TNT. And they have potatoes! Wonderful! I will take your potatoes as tribute to my citadel and its amazingness. Don't question it, chicken. I'm sorry, I just love punching things now because it entertains me. The random sound, how far they fly away. Okay, let's head to the desert village. Aw, I was hoping to punch you. Creeper! You're looking interesting today. Hey, a loot bag and a creeper head. I don't think I got one of these yet. Cool. Alright, let's check the spoils bag. Bronze, iron sword, coal coke, apple, force mitts. Force mitts aren't really that useful to me anymore. And they were when I needed to get a bunch of saplings and stuff, but now they're just kind of there. The bacon stream is probably going to be starting soon. I gotta go watch that. I just love watching Bacon Donut now. I pretty much watch his stream every night, and it really makes me want to stream and wish I could stream with them. You know, I can afford $15 a month. I think I will start streaming if people want me to. Especially if I get a chance to meet new people and actually make some friends that are in video making business. Which kind of sounds strange considering it's just YouTube and Twitch, but I guess it is a business, I guess. Before you ask why I didn't just go to Slime Island to get some slime, it's blue slimes. The durability on blue slime stuff is not as good as green slime. Therefore, I didn't want to go... Another Slime Island! I didn't want to go to that one because, well, it'd be a waste, and I think iron has better durability anyway, so... You know, why would I? Hey there, villagers. You'll sell me bread. I don't need you to sell me bread. Sells arrows. I have no idea what happened here, but the water seems to have left the area. You will sell me flint. You sell me knowledge fragments. That's actually kind of useful. Huh. All the stuff from mobs I killed is still here. I suppose it hasn't really been loaded. You will sell aluminum ore berry bushes. Not the greatest thing in the world. But when I do eventually make a farm... Hey, a diamond! Some claws, too. We're not going to worry about that, though, because we're going to go loot something better. Temple. Which I love how it's actually right on the edge of the town. Okay, then. So... Game crashed, and I warped back to here. And, as we heard, there's creepers probably sitting right inside the doorway. Unless they don't spawn this time, in which case it is significantly safer for me to be in here. This is going to be irritating. I don't know why Java is using such a high amount of my CP. My PC. My CPU. Oh, plenty of gold. Yeah, just when I was saying that gold's a little bit hard to come by, game decides to prove me wrong. Shove you in there for now, chicken. Nope. Let's see, this one is the emptiest. I don't care what stuff I shove in here. I will have it on my person and be able to take it back later, so. That's kind of a worthless chest. Iron, that's good. Thaumium, kind of rare. And bones. Wonderful. Does punching things with my fist use up durability on my armor? I did not know that. Well, that's good information, I guess. Let's just leave the rest of the stuff here. We'll book it back to Runestorm Citadel. Oops. Bumped my mic. So yeah, Bacon Donut is probably going to be streaming soon, so I'm going to have to stop recording to watch that, but I want to be able to get the crop farm made before I actually do that, which means I'm going to need to place down my thermionic fabricator again and fill it with glass. So I might as well get a bunch of sand to take with. I know I have enough sand at base, but still. This is a huge oil field. Look at it. Oil's everywhere. Look at the mini-map. Got more oil than Arabia. Could you imagine if you could just pump oil out of Minecraft into the real world? You'd never have to worry about fueling your car again, because well, I suppose you'd have to get it refined first, but you could sell it to whatever country you want, I guess. Until they figure out that you're just pumping out a video game, then they just do it themselves and basically leave you with nothing. Oh dear hole. I completely missed punching that zombie in the face. That kind of sucked. And there's a creeper on my wall. Which jumped insanely far down. I thought creepers aren't supposed to do that. Right? They're not supposed to jump if it's far enough that they take damage. Oh boy. Hold together, game. Don't know why you're lagging so much. Maybe it's because I'm running around so much and generating lots of chunks at once. Just a possibility. Let's see, steak. Now, actually, I could go for a steak and egg sandwich. It sounds strange, but if it's chopped steak, it's really, really good. Oh, hey, it's daytime. Calm down, okay? You're supposed to calm down in the day. Stay calm. He shouts while punching spiders in the face. Well, I suppose now I'm actually able to make myself a new helmet with Bane. That'd be fun to make, right? Thermionic Fabricator. I think you're in this one. Yep. Got the right one this time. Hey! You're not supposed to be here. Let's see, where's all my leather? There's my leather and my force rod. Nope, I need that. You just hang tight, Enderman. No scampering off. Let's see, what else am I going to want on this thing? Actually, that claw I put away. That's right, you just hang around. Don't worry about anything. I'm just going to casually walk this way and punch you in the face. And apparently punching creepers in the face crashes my game. Not creepers, Endermen. Dang it. If he's if it loads with him still there mad at me, it's gonna be hell. I heard an Enderman. Okay, so it loaded me back to before I enchanted this thing? Okay then. Yeah, let's... No, 2 spider eyes is not gonna work. Just stick around, Enderman. Stick around. I promise you I'll have something to entertain you. No. Okay, whatever. Come on, Cap. And, as I promised, here's your entertainment. Fight to the death. In which I win. Because Tartcraft Armor's OP. How are you growling at me? You're dead! I'm gonna have to go soon too, because 1, the video is probably getting a little bit long, and 2, the Bacon Donut stream is starting in just a couple minutes, so I want to watch that. So let's get this thermionic fabricator. Plop that like that. Switch it with that. Yeah, have all the sand you need. And oh dear, I forgot which thing I need to make. It's a tube of some sort. Tin, copper tin, copper tin. I think it's tin. Yes? No? Oh boy. I don't remember which one it is. Shut up, skeleton. You know what? I'm not even going to be able to make this episode anyway because it requires me to hook up the carpenter, get that going. You know what? I will save it and I'll do it next episode with you guys so you can see and maybe even tell me before it happens. So, I hope you guys have enjoyed. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and fave. I will see you next time. Take care, and goodbye.